particularly on the glass.
Yeah, bring your hard hat. This is going to be a physical game indeed. Both sides are used to generating extra possessions with their rebounding, so I'm curious to see which club wins that battle.
So the Raptors starting five. Van Vliet and Trent Jr. team up as the backcourt. Barnes and Siakam serve as the big men as they go small. And it's Anunoby in at small forward.
Mercy, Jason Tatum is a bad man.
And so here is Toronto after the basket by Boston. Pass to Trent. Kicks it out to Barnes. There's the triple. Rebound Boston. Outside Tatum. And can't get it to go. Now 1 of 2. Siakam left side. It's stolen by Smart. Fast break. Here come the Celtics. Brown passes to Tatum. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Oh, this is how aggressive Tatum is. Excellent job of getting to the rim and a finish. Just light work. Marcus Smart is one of the toughest players in this league, mentally and physically. So willing to sacrifice himself on a play, on both ends. And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Smart against Trent. The kick to Tatum. Back to Smart from 11 feet away. 6 on the shot clock. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. It's wide right. Hits off the rim. Smart's toughness does really stand out on defense, though, Richard.
Yeah, because he gets right up in your jersey. Even though it can put him in harm's way, if he thinks he can trip you up at all, he'll put his body on the line.
Now here's Van Vliet. Into the lane. Uses the glass on the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Here's Smart. And that's a foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Goes up on the wing. And that one comes up a bit short.
See, that miss right there. It's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Barnes with a screen on Brown. Oh, there's the alley. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Oh, what a perfect pass to set that up.
Hey, the feed might have been pretty, but the finish, that was angry. Outside, Williams. Here we go.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Siakam.
2 minutes.
Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good. The Celtics have gone 2 for 5 here in the first.
And you have to think that one advantage the Celtics team has is a deep roster. Lots of quality guys they can assemble different ways. They're pretty adaptable.
Now here's Trent. Outside Barnes. Up top Siakam. Fires from deep. Drains the triple. You know, a versatile bench really is a gift for the Celtics in tough situations.
And even a great starting five isn't perfect against every opponent. It's important to have flexibility, and that's something that Boston definitely has.
And it's Tatum missing.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Trent, the pass to Van Vliet. And 1:01 left in the first. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Barnes against Brown. Tatum a screen on Barnes. Looking to win the run. Brown can't hit. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they'd like.
And I really can't see why they wouldn't.
Anunoby against Brown. Siakam outside. Back to Anunoby. 4 on the clock. Pass to Siakam. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation.
Celtics ball.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Here's Tatum. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
He challenges the defender and throws it down with two hands.
Man, just straight power on that one. Clear the deck. And a closely contested grit and grind first quarter comes to a close. Raptors out in front, leading by a...
Please give a big round of applause.
Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And from what we've seen from the Raptors, what's your take so far?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
Horford and Williams together in the front court. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair, and it's Smart in at the point guard position. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Smart against Anunoby. Here's Tatum. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. Tatum's got 8.
And that's probably his most dangerous weapon. Tatum just has a smooth jumper. Jason Tatum, still so young. His game's still evolving. Over the last couple years, he's been getting to the line more and more, and that's huge.
Pass to Trent. To the wing, right side. Just 5 to shoot. Barnes with a screen on Williams. And here's Siakam for 3. And the Raptors, another 3.
The more Siakam uses the three-point shot, the more it helps his game. It makes him the all-around player he needs to be.
And Jason Tatum seeing his free throw attempts increase. What's that tell you, Richard?
Well, it just tells me that he's playing with more intensity, but he's also playing smarter. Jason's using his athleticism to force the issue. Get to the easy points, at the line. That's what your thoughts are.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Siakam outside. Pass to Anunoby. Back to Siakam. His 4th make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
Inside, Siakam gets the better of the defense using his agility, clearing himself a path to a shot.
Smart outside. It's stolen by Trent. Van Vliet outside. To the paint. Outside Barnes. Barnes with a screen on Smart. Kicks it out to Siakam. A shot from the high post. The putback. Williams grabs the boards. Boston trailing. Outside Tatum. And there's the lob. And Williams punches it home.
Impressive ball handling from Tatum. Attracts the other team's focus and then finds the open man.
No team has had to make more sacrifices than Toronto during the pandemic.
You are right about that, B.A. I mean, they had to change their home base to Tampa. In essence, they spent an entire season on the road. It was tough for everyone, but the Raptors faced some big challenges. All alone from mid-range. You gotta think he's kicking himself.
And it's going to be out of bounds. Boston will have another go. We've got 1:55 left to play in the first half. Williams, a screen on Anunoby. Tatum passes to Williams. Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. Smart against Van Vliet. Pass to Siakam. And here's Van Vliet. Now Trent, 3 on the clock. And again, Toronto, no good. Brown inside, working on Siakam. Tatum, it's good on the putback.
And Tatum's teammates love the hustle. They appreciate him going hard on the offensive glass and really getting it done.
Van Vliet outside. Pass to Anunoby. Now Van Vliet. Hook loose and stolen by Williams. And Tatum, here we go. Second chance effort. Williams misses. 2-for-1 opportunity here.
Hey, if I'm in their shoes, I'd go for it.
Brown with the steal. There's 31 seconds left to play in the half. Up top, Tatum, guarded by Van Vliet. Back to Brown. Screen by Horford. 5 to shoot. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
And we've watched Brown blossom into a talented scorer, someone who's capable of shouldering that entire offensive load.
Jaylen Brown at the line.
And it's tied up with that one. 16 seconds left in the first half. Van Vliet outside. Siakam outside. Another miss. Boy, they're in a funk right now. So the clock runs out with the score tied going into the half. And we'll be back for the
Celtics 15, the Raptors 15.
After a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. Boy, you look at Pascal Siakam. He's been playing really well.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
And let's see if the D adjusts, make life a little more difficult on him.
So for the Raptors right now, they've got Khem Birch. Otto Porter is out there with Thaddeus Young. Then there's Malachi Flynn. And it's Champagnie at the 2-guard spot.
Such a wiry frame on Porter. He's got some surprising power in there as well. Allows for him to get the and one.
Well, Richard, as a former player yourself, what's your take on stars demanding trades and jumping around the league so much?
It's tough because I've seen the other thing happen to stars. Blake Griffin re-signs with the Clippers. They show him videos of putting his jersey in the Raptors, and then he's traded a year later. So I think everybody has to figure out what is best for them, but you also have to try as an individual and as a professional to fulfill your obligations. And I think trades can be someplace in the middle of that.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, BA.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Gallinari with a screen. White, the pass to Gallinari. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And this has been the book on Gallinari. Play him physical, don't give him space. But you see how he's adjusted to that.
To the left wing. Here's Champagnie. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Back to Flynn. Here's Porter. No good on the shot. So the Celtics will take it the other way.
And for people who didn't know about Derek White before last year's playoffs, they sure know about him now. He played big on the biggest stage.
Flynn on the attack. Count it, and one. He'll have a chance at a three-point play. That one on White.
Hey, if you give him room, he's gonna score the ball.
Then he's checked in for Champagnie. It's amazing how much energy White brings to the floor, Greg.
You know, B.A., he has a passion for the game. He's tough, and he's very intelligent. He makes great decisions. He has all the tangibles you're looking for.
Outside Gallinari, launches a three, knocks down the long J. Gallinari's got 5 now.
The all-around game of Brogdon. I mean, he's all for doing what's best for the team. A selfless passer.
Here's Flynn. Up top, Porter. From behind the arc. And again, no good by Toronto. White against Birch. Reverses. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
I don't mind it. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the point.
The line, Derek White.
White hits them both.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Here's Flynn. He's guarded by White. by Jackson. Pass to Griffin. Outside White. Outside Gallinari.
2 minutes remaining.
6 to shoot.
2 minutes.
White, the pass to Jackson. Boston again missing. The Raptors with a lead. Well, Grant, you look at the Celtics and their defense. Not a surprise. It's at the heart of this team.
No question. I mean, you have 3+ defenders on the perimeter. Their big men can switch on the guards and protect the rim, too. Top to bottom, they can match up well with any team.
And there is a whistle that goes on Otto Porter. That's his first foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
The Celtics have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Outside Brogdon. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Young.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
Pass to Gallinari for the lead. Rebounded by Flynn.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And then Porter with the dunk.
Oh, coaches will always appreciate players who get out and run. Tremendous effort from Porter on the fast break.
Brogdon into the lane. Here's Jackson. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll end in a game this close. They're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants him to take another look at the monitor.
The line for your Celtics, Justin Jackson. At the line for 2 shots.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge.
The previous play is under review.
The thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
A big group substitution here for Boston. Robert Williams checked in for Griffin. Horford comes in for Gallinari. Brown, he's checked in for Malcolm Brogdon. And Smart subbed in for White. And that one falls for Jackson. And so Jackson nails both of them. For Toronto, they've gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Van Vliet against Smart. Van Vliet outside. Shot clock at 6. Rebound by Jackson. Boston has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. For the lead. Toronto grabs the miss. Van Vliet outside. Anunoby on the wing. He gets it off. And that's not going to go. 3/4 of play and a close one here. It's the Raptors up 1.
Please give a big round of applause.
And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
And just a selfless decision from your 2 guards, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
We talk a lot about playing for one another. Right there with the pass, he's demonstrated what it means to do exactly this.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this 4th quarter promises to be a good one. Horford and Williams together in the front court. Smart and Brown, a great defensive backcourt. And it's Jackson in at the 3. That's the Boston 5. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Boston. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey guys, the head coach for Boston had some instruction for his guys during the break. He told them he likes what he's seeing inside, saying, quote, stay on the attack. Getting to the rim is working for us right now. Attack until they stop us. Guys?
Great work, Allie, thanks. And now they lead as the free throw drops in for him.
And guys, talk about silencing the critics. Tatum made first-team All-NBA last year and led the Celtics to their first finals appearance in over a decade.
Van Vliet finds Siakam.
You can see the length.
And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge.
The previous play is under.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still
No good on the free throw.
There they are. Make some noise.
And the second free throw is good.
This team thinks they should be up in front, but at least they tied it up.
Smart up top, guarded by Van Vliet. Here's Tatum. Yep, right through the net. Tatum's got 4 points in the quarter.
The efficiency from Tatum on the offensive end is terrific, not letting any scoring chances pass him by.
It's Van Vliet with a drive. Here's Siakam. Horford pulls it in. The Celtics with the lead. Brown finds Tatum. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Out to Horford. Takes the 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
nice to have a big man you can count on to hit that shot. Makes the offense much more diverse.
Van Vliet against Smart. Van Vliet, the pass to Anunoby. Back to Van Vliet. Over Smart. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
Great work by the defense. That's the intensity coaches want to see.
To the inside. Williams. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
Van Vliet outside. To stop the run. Not going to go that time. Smart with the defensive effort. The Celtics have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Anunoby against Tatum. Out to Horford. Three-pointer. Toronto grabs the miss. Van Vliet on the wing. Lets the three fly. Fires in the triple.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
Boston has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Now Smart. To the middle. Here's Brown. And they're going to count that bucket. And they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
And the balance Brown has on these takes, refusing to let the D get the upper hand.
Toronto trailing. Trent finds Anunoby. Back to Trent.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Siakam with a screen on Smart. Kicks it out to Barnes. Just 4 to shoot. Anunoby for 3. The shot won't fall. And it's Boston the other way. Outside Tatum. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth.
Tonight, their attack revolves around him. As he goes, so goes the offense.
Van Vliet against Smart. Siakam left side. Tatum pulls it in. Tatum's got 4 rebounds now. Outside, Brown. The kick to Tatum. Back to Brown. Outside Tatum. And there's a 3-second violation.
3-second violation. Toronto ball.
Here's Van Vliet. 59 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Boston. He hits the first one, and that brings him with an 8.
Fred Van Vliet. 2 shots.
Both free throws good from Van Vliet. There's 49 seconds left in the game. Outside Tatum. Back to Brown. Outside Tatum. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots over Anunoby. Tatum can't hit.
I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure we can close the book on this one.
Yeah, they fought as hard as they could. Just wasn't in the cards tonight.
No debate there. He got hammered.
First free throw is good, and that trims the lead to 6.
OG Anunoby.
Both free throws good from Anunoby. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Anunoby against Tatum. We've got 13 seconds left to play in the fourth. And that's a foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
3rd personal foul. 4th team foul.
Tatum against Anunoby. Outside Tatum. And so it's Boston with the W. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on to the lead.
play-first mindset on both sides.
Very unselfish, and we're going to see guys moving the ball. And Kevin, they play for one another. That's why these clubs rack up so many assists.
So let's take a look at the Toronto Raptors starting lineup. Van Vliet in the backcourt. Trent Jr. to his side. Anunoby in at the 4 with Barnes next to him. And it's Siakam in at the 5 spot.
It's not just the assertiveness of Gary Trent Jr., folks. It's about the accuracy. I don't care what kind of range he's shooting from.
Now, here is Martin. Left side, Butler. And the pass to Hero. 5 on the clock. Over Trent. Hero, no good. Toronto with the ball. It's a 3-point game. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
First team foul.
Kyle Lowry picks one up there. This is his first free throw of the game.
And looking back last season, how about 87% from the line? So that's obviously nothing to sneeze at.
And Fred VanVleet, a player who has always shot well from outside.
And Kevin VanVleet has continued to kind of take on more of an offensive load. Increased his volume while maintaining efficiency. Not every player able to do that.
Shots good by Hero.
Well, this guy is a champion, and Kyle Lowry understands how to move the basketball.
The steal, Hero with it. And it's Trent picking him up. Hero kicks to Lowry. No good on the 3.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Pass to VanVleet. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. For 3, Siakam. Jimmy Butler with the rebound. Miami's on 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter. And Adebayo throws it down.
Don't take your eyes off Bam. When he comes off the floor, he gets up and the slams are just too good to miss.
Now here's VanVleet. It's Trent on the wing. He's covered by Hero. Shot clock at 6. VanVleet against Lowry. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. The Heat have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Kicks it out to Hero. Pass to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Oh, great job moving the rock by Hero. Not a ball stopper. Tyler is a team player.
VanVleet looking around. Siakam finds VanVleet. The kick out to Barnes. And Adebayo sends it down.
And a menace defensively. Adebayo with the swat. He's an all-defensive team member for a reason.
Butler passes to Martin. Toronto grabs the miss.
And winning has become more consistent in Miami than ever. Jimmy Butler was acquired, made it all the way to the finals in his first year, and have steadily won games each season.
And it's Adebayo with the ball for Miami. Lowry passes to Hero. There's a minute 40 left to play in the first quarter. Siakam outside. And again, Toronto no up. The Heat have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. And with the Heat, GA, they've been a consistent force in the Eastern Conference.
Kevin, lots of talent up and down that roster, from stars like Butler and all the way down to the role players. This is just a solid team.
Here's VanVleet. Following the basket by Bam Adebayo. This is it to Siakam. 5 to shoot. VanVleet kicks to Siakam. They could use a bucket. No good that time. The Heat go the other way with it. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Fred
Van Vliet picks one up.
An outstanding athlete for a player of his huge build. Adebayo will bang and bump with the best of them. Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Now here's Van Vliet. Stolen by Martin. Outside, Hero. It's Adebayo, top of the key. Outside Lowry. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo.
Well, you see Kyle Lowry, not only a capable passer, but he on the catch is a willing scorer, always ready to shoot it.
And there's a whistle that goes on Scotty Barnes. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
First team foul.
Butler feeling out a bit. Kicks it to Lowry. 2 on the clock. Great D that time from Van Vliet. And so it's Miami heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has...
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Heat Youth Dance Team.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Heat?
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
The wing set for him, Hero and Butler. Adebayo is out there with Martin, and it's Lowry in at the point guard. It's the group on the floor for Miami. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Butler. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Well, the defense reacts, but not quite good enough to deal with Jimmy Butler on the interior. Pretty play.
Anunoby is screen on Lowry. Van Vliet passes to Anunoby. Second chance effort. Trent with the wide open look. They shoot again. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
OG Anunoby is tremendously athletic, and when he plays with this level of aggression, it's hard not to foul him.
When you think of backcourt offenses in general, Greg, how critical is ball and player movement to a team's success?
Kevin, unless you have incredible isolation scorers, it's essential. Even then, keeping the defense rotating and reacting is the best way to create open looks and offensive rebound opportunities.
Here's Martin, and he banks in the layup. Martin's got the lead up to 9 now for the Heat.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Lowry against Siakam. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Kyle Lowry picks one up there.
One of the things that we're watching happen with Pascal Siakam is the willingness to accept more and more responsibility, both from a leadership and a productivity standpoint, guys. And it has been something else to watch that growth.
Victor Oladipo, he's checked in for Kyle Lowry. They get it back. And the dunk by Barnes.
Well, that's Scotty Barnes doing one of the things he does best, getting after the offensive glass.
And Oladipo kicks to Hero. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist. Hero's got 6 points.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
It's Trent on the wing. Siakam left side, and stolen by Butler. Down low. Here's Adebayo, and Adebayo throws it down.
You can get a real sense that Victor Oladipo loves sharing the wealth. What a nice look.
Van Vliet against Oladipo. Fires the three. Anunoby, good. Anunoby's got 5 points now this quarter.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot the D can afford to give him. And when the stakes get high and you need a big shot, we know how dependable Fred VanVleet is.
It feels to me, Greg, like the bigger the moment, the more dangerous Fred VanVleet is. We've seen him so many times knock down so many huge shots. Doesn't matter the setting, Eastern Conference Finals or NBA Finals. This guy, the very definition of fearless. Well, what do you do with more responsibility on your plate? If you're Victor Oladipo, you ascend into one of the game's top talents. This guy, his hard work and mentality paying off.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
VanVleet against Oladipo. The pass to Adebayo. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Trent Barnes outside. Pass to VanVleet. We've got 1:23 left to play in the first half. He can't get that one. And now Oladipo pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And slam dunk by Butler.
That's a little nastiness to Jimmy Butler's game. Says, you want me to get close to the cup? I got that.
VanVleet outside. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Nice D from Oladipo. Hero from long range. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Siakam's got 4 rebounds in this game. VanVleet passes to Anunoby. Kicks it out to VanVleet. Traps in the tray.
Fred VanVleet.
VanVleet's got 6.
Now, Fred VanVleet has become a true impact player. This guy remarkably consistent from deep.
Outside Hero. Back to Oladipo. Toronto grabs the miss. Siakam's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Trent passes to Barnes. And the dunk by Barnes.
That's unselfishness from Trent Jr. We know he wants to score it, but when your teammate's that wide open, just simply put the ball where it needs to be.
And Oladipo kicks to Hero. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Heat lead by 4. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Jimmy Butler. Jimmy, you have come a long way in this league. When you look at your career now versus when you came in, how different is it?
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the 3rd quarter of action. Halfway through this one, plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Bam Adebayo in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
And let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
And on the floor for Nick Nurse as we get into the second half. They've got Young, also Khem Birch out there, and it's Banton in at the 2 guard.
Well, Thaddeus Young is a team-first guy, and if he sees an opportunity to get a teammate a shot, he will deliver it.
Here's Oladipo. Nice D from Porter.
I'll tell you, everything went right in terms of execution. He just can't get it to go.
And the Raptors doors with one of the elite front offices recognized in the NBA.
And Kevin, because of that, a highly paid one as well. Remember, a recruitment battle, not just with the NBA, but English soccer to keep their leadership intact. But the track record is there to justify that top billing, no doubt about it.
Robinson on the wing. There's a screen. Passes to Yurtsevin. Missed inside. Raptors with the lead. Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like this. Now they just have to maintain it.
Love the mentality for Porter. Gets inside and goes right at the defender.
The Raptors are only a few years removed from its championship in 2019. Boy, a lot has changed since then.
A lot of change. Toronto is without some of the key pieces from that title team, and it wasn't that long ago. But, Greg, they haven't had to go through a full rebuild. There are some remaining parts.
Listen, the talent they have is still undeniable. And they've got a good mix of young up-and-comers and players in the prime of their career.
Sinks the three-pointer. Robinson's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Dedmon kicks to Robinson. Just 4 to shoot. Jacks up a 3. And again, Miami with the triple.
Wow, you don't see him left alone very often. And, of course, he makes good use of it.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. And a wide open look for Porter. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Miami leading by 4. Here's Oladipo. Nice D from Porter.
It seemed like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, tried to go to something else, and flat out choked it.
Flynn the pass to Birch. Stolen by Yurtsevin. Dedmon inside. Young's there. The turnaround. Thaddeus Young grabs the miss. Raptors trail by 4.
I think any time you can stretch your NBA career over a decade, that is a serious accomplishment. Consider Thaddeus Young, 16th year in his career. Incredible.
There's Porter with the 3. Drills the three-pointer. Porter's got 7.
Well, Otto Porter has become a three-point specialist. This guy's so efficient from that range.
Vincent the pass to Robinson. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. And the Heat lead by 4.
As for Thaddeus Young, a big contributor everywhere he's gone.
Greg, this guy, 13 straight years, averaging double digits in scoring. He was a starter in many of those seasons, and now kind of assumes that role of the grizzled veteran, passing on all that hard-earned wisdom.
Porter against Oladipo. Porter passes to Birch.
Yeah, you don't see those over and back calls too often because they're just so easy to avoid.
Right. It doesn't happen often. It's kind of a silly mistake. We'll see if they can make up for it on the defensive end.
Raptors trail by 4. Porter inside. Guarded by Oladipo. And the 3 off target. Miami's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. Robinson finds Yurtsevin. Back to Robinson. To the paint. Ooh, the double clutch. And it's good on the lay-in.
Boy, forget about keeping it simple. He went for the high degree of difficulty on that lay-in.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside Flynn. Outside Porter. A 3. The shot's good on the assist by Flynn. Porter's got 10 points in the quarter.
You can see Porter's confidence building steadily. The catch-and-shoot jumper becoming a real weapon.
Robinson for 3. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Heat out front, leading by 3. 2K Sports back in a moment here at FTX Arena. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. At the guard spots, Lowry and Hero. Butler out there with Martin, and it's Adebayo in at center. That's the group on the floor for Miami. 3 on the clock. Anunoby finds Van Vliet, and there's a foul that goes on Jimmy Butler. That is his first foul of the game. Siakam passes to Anunoby. Siakam sets a screen for Anunoby. 6 to shoot. Butler against Siakam.
And this is what Jimmy Butler's known for, right? Tough, hard-nosed defender, alter shots with your quickness and length. JB.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Adebayo.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
Raptors trail by 3. Trent outside. Pass to Van Vliet. It's stolen by Lowry. Hero kicks to Butler. Hero trying to get open. It's Butler that time on the assist from Hero. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Miami.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
Another thing I thought they did well was pressure. They forced a ton of turnovers, turned those opportunities into points.
Lowry feeling it out a bit. Back to Hero. Just 5 on the clock. The Heat need to get a shot off. No one near Adebayo as he lets it go. Drills it from outside.
And terrific to see Adebayo putting up big numbers. He's continuing to grow as a scorer.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. And finished off by Siakam.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force.
Here's Martin. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
And he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Siakam a screen on Lowry. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Van Vliet can't get that one to fall. Butler finds Adebayo. The shot, no good. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. Van Vliet with it. Now defended by Adebayo. Yep, it goes in, and the Miami lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Van Vliet. Miami's gotten off 12 shots from beyond the arc tonight, hitting 7 of them. Outside Butler. Hero with it. Here he goes. Uses the glass to finish the lane. And the Heat lead by 6.
How about the shooting of Hero? Inside and well covered, still able to knock it down.
Van Vliet passes to Barnes. Siakam sets a screen for Barnes. And Adebayo sends it back. Butler on the way. And slam dunk by Butler.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Siakam a screen on Lowry. Loads it up there for Siakam. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Siakam in the clutch. What a delivery.
And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for Miami. Giving up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. There's 49 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Takes a three. He can't hit that time. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. Siakam with it. Now defended by Adebayo. Van Vliet can't get it to go. Butler against Anunoby. And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Lowry. 16 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Shot clock at 6. Fires from deep.
Well, there's no question that Fred VanVleet's competitive toughness, his desire, and the defense is what has given him a shot to be a legit NBA force.
And so it's Miami winning this one. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win. All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg.
Smitty. It should be fun to watch these guys compete.
It is. I love the bigs versus bigs. It's a game within a game between the big fellas. They know everyone's watching their matchup. They want to get the best of each other.
Now let's take a look at Toronto's starting lineup. Van Vliet and Trent Jr. team up as the backcourt. Anunoby and Barnes are the forwards. And it's Siakam in at the 5, down low. Clock at 4. The 3 from Mitchell. It's not going to go for him. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. Here's Trent. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. Garland against Van Vliet. The drive by Garland. LeVert passes to Garland. Now Mitchell. Cleveland needs to get off a shot with the drive, and they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. First quarter of play, a minute in.
The Raptors are taking a patient approach. They understand to get back to a championship level, they've got to grow from within.
And the basket by Van Vliet.
You have to respect Fred's range. If not, he'll make you pay.
Outside Mitchell. Back to Garland. Outside for Mitchell. It's stolen by Trent. And now we've got an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Trent outside. This one for 3. And the Raptors, another 3. And despite setting their sights on the future, Smitty, last season the Raptors still claimed the 5th seed in the East.
Exceeding expectations, that's what they do. And with their great player development program, they have every reason to believe they'll continue to improve.
Now here's Van Vliet. Barnes with a screen on Garland. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. And here's Garland. Outside for Mitchell. No luck on that one. Excellent D there from Siakam. And it's Van Vliet off the drive. That's good. Van Vliet's got 5.
Love the strength on that drive by Fred Van Vliet. He is tough and he's aggressive.
Cleveland calls timeout.
Fans, once again, let's hear it for the...
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Garland against Van Vliet. From deep, Mitchell. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland.
Good play to get the ball to one of the league's best scorers. Mitchell says, thank you very much.
And one of the big names on the move this past summer was Donovan Mitchell. Now, you figured his time in Utah was up as the team decided to change their core. It could be a game changer, though, with this roster, even with all they gave up to get it.
Now here's Mitchell. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It goes on Fred Van Vliet.
Strong, athletic, aggressive. Mitchell puts maximum pressure on the defense every night. Something a lot of folks don't know about Donovan Mitchell. He was in the crowd during the famous broadcast of the decision by LeBron James.
Now here's Van Vliet. He's got 5. Siakam outside. 6 on the shot clock. Count the basket.
And for a big man, Siakam handles it well, playing with confidence in these pick-and-roll sets.
That's pretty crazy to think Mitchell was actually in person for LeBron's announcement, Smitty.
B.A., he was just 13 years of age. It took place at his high school in Connecticut, and he begged his mom to go. He said there were so many Knicks fans there, he was the only one to cheer when LeBron chose Miami.
Toronto has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Van Vliet outside. Trent outside. Pass to Siakam. They set the screen. And he lobs it up to the rim.
Improving as a passer, Siakam showing a willingness to get it to open teammates.
Outside Garland. It's LeVert on the wing. Mitchell, the pass to LeVert. Outside Garland. Down low. Stolen by Anunoby. And now the Raptors on the break. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up. An opportunity at a three-point play. Barnes, no good on the free throw.
The future that Scotty Barnes has in this league is bright. A versatile swingman with an outstanding work ethic.
Now here's Van Vliet. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
The reverse slam, that was sweet.
Ah, the finesse on full display. Outside Garland. The shot comes out, and that concludes the first quarter play. It's the Raptors up 9, and the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment.
Fans, your Cavaliers use this team. And now, please welcome.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And from what we've seen from the Raptors, what's your take so far?
They're looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
And that has helped them build an advantage here, playing with good focus and good energy.
3 points.
So on the floor for Toronto to kick off the second quarter. Anunoby and Barnes are the forwards. Van Vliet and Trent Jr. team up as the backcourt. And it's Siakam in at the center position, locking down the middle.
Trying to get his man back for the last 3. It helps to not make this personal.
Anunoby passes to Siakam. To the paint. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Three-pointer. And can't get it to go. Now 1 of 2.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
Mitchell. Oh, it's blocked by Barnes. And a fast break now for the Raptors. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
And about a minute gone in the second quarter. Garland against Van Vliet. Pass to Trent. Back to Van Vliet. Clock at 6. The 3 is up. The rebound by Allen. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Here's Mitchell. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. In the past, you'd see coaches use the fire and brimstone approach. We don't see that much anymore, Smitty.
No, times have changed. It's still okay to get emotional and do some hard coaching, but now you have to stay in control, or sometimes you will lose the player's respect.
Three-pointer, Van Vliet. And he knocks it down. He's 3 of 5 now from the floor.
How can you leave this guy that wide open? Please, that's terrible.
Outside Garland. Pass to Mitchell. Back to Garland. Tipped. Mobley outside. Beyond the arc. And another miss by Cleveland. Toronto's gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. It's Van Vliet with a drive. Up and in on the layup. Van Vliet's got 5 points now in the quarter.
To counter the size deficiency, Van Vliet has developed an insane number of moves inside. It's rare for an undrafted player to make an impact, but Fred Van Vliet has earned his spot in the league. The 6th man on a title team back in 2019, and he's become an all-star.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
Well, in my opinion, the way the 3 has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
And the other thing you notice is how determined they've been to get into the paint and get buckets around the rim.
Here comes your Cleveland Cavaliers Screen Team. Once again, fans, that was your Cavaliers Screen Team. Let's give them a big hand.
Well, Smitty, Van Vliet's become an all-star. Is he the best undrafted player in the NBA, you think?
Well, B.A., Ben Wallace is the standard. A multiple-time Defensive Player of the Year winner. Champions like Bruce Bowen and Udonis Haslem, they're right up there. But Fred Van Vliet has a chance when it's all said and done to be the best.
Now here's Trent. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. Kicks it out to Anunoby. 4-3, and that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
Well, you know, it's already tough to play like this at home, but it's even tougher to do so on the road.
They built up this huge league with great play at both ends. They're going to love watching film tomorrow.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Now here's Trent. Pass to Siakam. No good. And it's Cleveland the other way.
This is the shot you want, right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
It's stolen by Barnes. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Allen's got 4 rebounds now. Mobley passes to LeVert. Outside Mitchell. He shoots. Trent with the defensive effort.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Pass to Barnes. Back to Van Vliet. 1:07 left in the first half. Here's Siakam. The Cavaliers pull it in. Allen's got his 5th rebound in this one. And Mitchell puts up a deep 3. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. Mitchell's got 8 points here in the quarter. Here's Van Vliet. He's got 10. Launches it. Mobley grabs the board. Cleveland has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Garland for 3. Pascal Siakam with a rebound. Siakam's got 4 rebounds now. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. And he's headed to the line for 2. He gets the whistle there.
OG's a tricky cover. Has strength, has quickness, and just still learning the game.
Both free throws good from Anunoby. For Cleveland, they've got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. Pass to Garland. Mitchell against Trent. Mitchell, the pass to LeVert. Mobley outside. Back to LeVert. And the layup falls.
Yeah, that's inexcusable. I mean, the defense must push LeVert farther away from the basket than that.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. Building this lead up in large part because of how well they're shooting it. We'll be right back. After a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. We've seen Donovan Mitchell really having a great game.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
They've got Ricky Rubio, Robin Lopez out there with Kevin Love. Then there's Isaac Okoro, and it's Stevens in at the 3. That's the 5 from Cleveland right now. Now here's Young. Pass to Birch. Outside Porter. The 3 ball. They get the rebound. And Birch slams it in.
And that's why you don't give up on the glass.
Man, his efforts well rewarded right there.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
Okoro, no good. Toronto's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Outside for Porter. Lets it go from deep. Got a hand on it. And so it looks like the Raptors will retain possession here. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Five on the clock. The three. Again, Porter missing. This Cavs squad is struggling. On the wing, Porter. And he drains the quick shot.
He's a smart player, reads defenses very well. Porter will just take what you give him.
It's stolen by Birch. Here comes Toronto on the push. Here's Flynn. And the three off target. And for the Cavaliers, they're shooting only 31% in the game. Rubio passes to Lopez. Here's Okoro. And there's the call on Khem Birch. That's his first foul. Here's Rubio. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. And the lob disrupted, not to be.
Oh, that's some pesky defense. Should have thought twice before attempting that pass.
Great player movement, great ball movement. That's fun to watch.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Pass to Lopez. Love for three. Buries it from three. Love's got himself on the board with a three there.
One of the early stretch fours in this league. Love helps set a trend. I mean, he's especially deadly from the corner.
And here's Porter outside. And the Raptors get it back. Great positioning on the putback.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Here's Rubio. He takes it in. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Birch has got 5 rebounds tonight. And here's Porter outside. Pass to Benton. Here's Flynn. The kick out to Young. Here's Benton. Back to Young from outside the arc. Rebounded by Lopez. Cleveland has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Man, how about the career Thaddeus Young has had, Smitty?
B.A., you love to have those veterans that do a great job passing out all that wisdom. And, B.A., Thaddeus has a lot left on the floor.
Cleveland has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Inside. And it's Toronto with a rebound. And here's Porter outside. Sinks the tray. Porter's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yes, we've seen it before. Porter likes to dribble into that jumper.
Pass to Okoro from the arc. No good there. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. Birch the pass to Young. And the Raptors, another three.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
And they go to the intentional foul. And the Cavaliers going with a whole new group out there.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
32 seconds left in the third quarter.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
From deep three-point range. And they get it back. Outside Young puts up a three. Cavaliers with a rebound. Allen's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And it's Mobley. That time on the assist by Allen.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Here's Benton. And misses it off the right side of the rim. And so it's the Toronto Raptors continuing to pile it on. Up 22 as we head to the break. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. So for Toronto right now, Thaddeus Young out there with Kim Birch. Then there's Otto Porter. Then there's Malachi Flynn. And it's Benton in at the two-guard position. Well, Cleveland's shooting an unimpressive 30% in this game so far. And it's Mitchell, the miss. The Raptors shooting only 40% from the floor in this game. LeVert goes against Porter. Pass to Birch. Here's Flynn. Shot clock at 6. Off the mark there with a 3. Here's Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
What you love about Donovan Mitchell, not only does he explode into his moves, he finishes with authority.
We played just over a minute here in the fourth. Pass to Porter from downtown. Out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland ball.
Cavaliers ball.
For Cleveland, they've gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Outside Mitchell. Takes a 3. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Flynn, guarded by Garland. Out to the right wing. Outside Young. The 3. LeVert with a rebound. Cleveland has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. And Mobley throws it down.
Oh, nice ball movement by LeVert. A welcome sign for this team.
Pass to Flynn. Outside for Porter. For 3. And again, no good by Toronto. From deep, Mobley. Can't hit that one. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. On the wing, Porter fires the 3. Offensive board. Birch. Here's Flynn. No good from outside.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
His rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
So Toronto ends up going with a new group. The 3 from Mitchell. Sinks it from distance.
At the arc, Donovan Mitchell can be devastating. He's a confident shooter who will take any look he gets.
Van Vliet, the pass to Anunoby. Back to Van Vliet.
2 minutes remaining.
Siakam outside.
2 minutes.
And again, Toronto, no good. For Cleveland, they've gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Here's Allen. Excellent D there from Siakam. And for Toronto, they're shooting around 35% from the field so far. The kick out to Van Vliet. Trying to get back on track. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be Evan Mobley.
Assertive play by Fred in the paint. He wanted that foul, and he got it.
Both free throws good from Van Vliet. Cleveland has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Raptors.
Simply taking better care of the ball may have made all the difference.
Yeah, and then on the defensive end, they kept the pressure on and forced a number of miscues.
Fires for 3. Trent outside. Pass to Anunoby. Back to Trent. The 3 is up. It's rebounded by Cleveland. 52 seconds left in the fourth. Here's the 3. And it's Mitchell. The miss. Van Vliet with it. Pass to Siakam. Outside Barnes. 6 on the shot clock. The Raptors need to get off a shot. Trent from long range. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Trent. And it's Cleveland's ball. A great fourth quarter. Just giving up 2 points. The three from Mitchell. And another miss by Cleveland. It's Barnes on the wing. Soft touch off the glass.
I like how Fred VanVleet stays patient. Eyes up, finds the breakdown in the defense.
Out of bounds. It'll go to the Raptors.
Toronto ball.
So it's the Raptors winning this one easily. Thanks, Allie. Great interview.
God keep our land.
We are in for a treat in this matchup, Greg, with two conference rivals set to clash yet again.
Yeah, we're going to see some added effort and intensity, and don't be surprised if it gets a little chippy.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Up at the forward spots, it's Tatum and Horford. Smart in the backcourt with Brown to his side. And it's Williams at the center, locking down the middle. The kick out to Brown. Second chance shot. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist.
Night in, night out, Brown just makes plays.
Van Vliet deciding where to go with it. Pass to Siakam. 6 on the shot clock. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
It's important that Siakam plays with confidence from there. I mean, when he does, the results are often like that one.
Now here's Smart. The kick out to Brown. To the wing right side. Horford up top, covered by Barnes. Horford no up. And so Siakam will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. From deep, Trent, good on the three-point shot.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
For Boston, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Outside, Smart. Tatum against Van Vliet. Tipped away. There's Williams. Oh, and he jams it right over Pascal Siakam. Wow!
You know, something that Williams does so well as soon as he has inside positioning, he just goes for the finish.
Now here's Van Vliet from downtown. And Horford pulls it down. The Celtics have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And this Celtics squad looking like the Celtics of old.
Yeah, always a tough squad when I was playing, and it's looking like that again. You got a great mix of young players and veterans, and don't be surprised if Boston is back on top very soon.
Very soon.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stop.
Yeah, once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
And the shot goes in from Siakam.
Rise and fires. This is Siakam's attitude off the catch. And with these results, you understand why.
Right side, Smart. Outside, Tatum.
2 minutes left in the first.
Another shot. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
That's his first.
Okay, just some big boy strength there from Tatum. Just put himself to the line.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Raptors. They trail by 1. Siakam, a screen on Smart. Van Vliet.
And love how crafty Van Vliet is on these drives. Just daring the defense to get physical with it.
Toronto shooting their first free throws of this game. That free throw, no good.
Toronto. Fred Van Vliet.
So he comes up empty at the line.
And lost his touch right there. Didn't see that coming. Usually, when he's hot, he stays hot.
Horford finds Smart. Banked in off the glass.
For a guy who's still working on his range, love to see Smart attacking on the interior.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, Kevin. I spoke with the Celtics head coach a little bit ago. He's confident in their ability to win the battle of the low post. That's where he'd like to see most of the action take place. Kevin, I think we can expect them to pound the ball down low every chance they get. Let their big men go to work.
Thank you, David. Barnes down low. He's covered by Brown. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Barnes screen on Horford. For 3, Van Vliet. Rebound by Williams. Boston leading by 3. And Horford, here we go. Misses the layup. Raptors have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Siakam for 3. And again, no good by Toronto. Smart passes to Tatum. Here's Brown. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Love the aggression from Brown. A tough cover for any defender out there.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Yeah, 76% from the line a season ago, and most would consider that to be a success.
Van Vliet outside. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in.
Incredible defender. Smart can provide help as well as stick you one-on-one.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's the Celtics. They've...
Please give a big round of applause.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And the Celtics guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. And it's Smart in at the 1 spot. And here's Smart following Fred VanVleet's 3. Here's Tatum. It's hauled in by Trent.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
And terrific hustle from VanVleet in transition, getting up court fast to finish the fast break.
Here's Smart following the basket by Fred VanVleet. Smart finds Brown. Now here's Williams. And a slam by Williams.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Now here's VanVleet. He's got 5. Takes it out to Siakam. And the foul on Marcus Smart. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
VanVleet up top, guarded by Smart. Clock at 6. VanVleet can't get it to go. The Celtics with the lead. Brown inside the line. And too long on the shot.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Now that one from VanVleet. Well, Greg, we see it every year. Those overachieving teams in the NBA. What enables them to be greater than the sum of their parts?
Well, listen, luck can play a part, but confidence is a huge factor as well. If you walked into that gym every night believing you'll find a way to win, oftentimes you do. Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Now here's VanVleet. He has 7. Siakam a screen on Smart. Siakam outside. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Smart against VanVleet. Smart kicks to Brown. Outside, Horford. Nice ball movement by Boston. Floats it up for Williams. An emphatic LU jam.
Impressive ball handling from Tatum. Attracts the other team's focus and then finds the open man.
It just seems, Richard, like Robert Williams is a guy willing to do anything to help his team.
And there's a whole lot he can do. His defense has never been a question. He can dish it. He's an aggressive rebounder. And look, his effort level, that's something you don't ever question.
Now Smart. After OG Anunoby missed from long range. The kick out to Brown. Nailed from three-point land. And now a 7-point Boston lead.
And this is what the team wants JB to do. Punish defenses that don't respect him from the corner.
Van Vliet against Smart. Here's Siakam. And the Raptors miss again. And it's Smart with the ball for the Boston Celtics. Here's Tatum. Here's Williams. Rebound by the Raptors.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Brown outside. Tatum setting the pick for Brown. Outside Tatum. Dishes it to Smart. Pass to Williams. No good that time. And Toronto will come the other way. Van Vliet with it. Out guarded by Smart. The three from Barnes. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. Celtics leading by 7. Here's Williams. The kick out to Tatum. Over Siakam. Barnes grabs the miss. Toronto, they've gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Siakam a screen on Smart. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
His first personal foul. Second team foul.
Van Vliet against Smart. Takes it out to Siakam. And that time, also a missed shot. Now, here's Tatum. And so, it's the Boston Celtics bringing the quarter to a close.
Your Raptors, 15. The Celtics, 22. Fans, get ready for the Jabberwocky!
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Raptors trail by 7. Ken Birch is out there with Young. Then it's Otto Porter Jr. And it's Flynn in at the 1. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Now here's Flynn. Porter, no luck. Flynn against White. Oh, the lob to Gallinari. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And just a solid all-around offensive threat. Gallinari gets how to generate points.
Flynn against White. That's in, and the Celtic lead is cut to just 7 points in the basket from Flynn.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
And here are the Raptors now, following the bucket by the Celtics. Manton, the pass to Porter. No good with the triple. Boston leading by 9. Here's Williams. Out to Gallinari. Launches a 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
Set him up, knock him down. Gallinari's a rhythm shooter. Looking good on that one.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Manton. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Brogdon outside. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Oh, Griffin in position, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Brogdon.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Raptors trail by 12. Outside Flynn. Birch with it. Griffin on him. There's Porter with the 3. And again, no good by Toronto. The Celtics have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Flynn against White. Outside to Brogdon. Off target with his three.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks for rain. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
First team foul.
Brogdon outside. Passes it to Gallinari. The shot, no good. Toronto, they've gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. Manton, the pass to Flynn. And again, no good by Toronto. And here's Griffin. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Out to Gallinari from deep. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Gallinari's got 8 points here in this quarter.
A primary responsibility of Brogdon. When someone is open on his squad, he gets it to him.
And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group.
How about your north side crew? Make some noise.
Van Vliet against White. Siakam a screen on White. Van Vliet passes to Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
A high-level athlete with underrated burst. Siakam continues to impress with his ability to finish.
Now here's White. Brogdon kicks to White. There's the pass to Williams. Brogdon outside. 6 to shoot. Pass to Griffin. Boston needs to get off a shot. From deep, Williams. It's hauled in by Trent. Raptors trail by 13. Pass to Van Vliet. Trent outside. There's 49 seconds left in the third. Barnes passes to Siakam. Here's Anunoby. He goes up again, and Griffin sends it back.
And how about the timing there? Griffin using that athleticism on the defensive end to block it.
Anunoby, and Anunoby stays with it.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up. Now, here's Brogdon. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. From outside the arc, that shot is off. And so it's Boston. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. To set up his teammate. And how about the setup this one?
We talk a lot about playing for one another. Right there with the pass, he's demonstrated what it means to do exactly this.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. On the court right now for the Celtics. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. And it's Smart in at the point. Van Vliet outside. Connects from 3-point range.
And expect smart plays like that from Van Vliet. He is a clever floor general who knows how to create.
Passes it to Smart. And here is Tatum. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Robert Williams. That'll be his second foul of the game.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Rebound, Boston. Horford's got 4 rebounds now tonight. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And stolen by Siakam. Here's Anunoby, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Robert Williams.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they save the layup.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Boston leading by 11. Smart deciding where to go with it. Now the pass to Tatum. Shot clock at 5. Williams. And it's denied. Sent back by Siakam. Anunoby with it. And it's Horford picking him up. And taken away by Brown. Fires the 3. Siakam pulls it in. Siakam's got his 6th rebound on the night. Anunoby finds Trent. Siakam inside the three-point line. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. And so it's Smart. He'll bring up the ball for the Boston Celtics. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Outside, Horford. Shot clock at 6. Here's Brown. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. And it's 9 points for Jaylen Brown.
And each year, it seems Brown keeps getting better at shooting the ball, especially from the mid-range.
Siakam, a screen on Smart. Van Vliet kicks to Anunoby. Back to Van Vliet. Fires from deep. He can't get it to go. And the Celtics going the other way now. Now Tatum. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in.
2 minutes remaining in regulation time.
Basket good. Tatum's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Look, this dude is well built, man. He's a specimen. He's 6'8". Look, he's going to score inside if he gets that close.
I see him. Van Vliet outside. Back to Siakam. There's the 3. Hits the three-point bomb.
Yeah, you got to get out on that. Siakam demonstrating that ability to hurt you from beyond.
1:27 left to play here in the 4th. Tatum kicks to Brown. From deep. Rebound by the Raptors. And it's Trent off the drive.
And great find by Van Vliet. He's in control of this offense and generally makes good decisions. And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Celtics.
You know, their big advantage was points in the paint.
And they found a way to pound the ball inside. And that was working all game long.
Hey, you know, guys, what a nice performance it was for Robert Williams.
He was really important under the basket, making the plays down low and getting position to pull in rebounds. And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
And as it should be. To be this dominant on another team's score, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
We've got 28 seconds left in the 4th. Van Vliet against Smart. He kicks to Horford. Back to Smart. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Trent. Van Vliet wide open. And again, Toronto with the triple.
It's been all Van Vliet tonight. One of the best undrafted players in league history.
So we see Boston get the win here. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win. David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for...
God keep our land, glory.
And Grant, we've got two teams here that don't need to rely solely on their starters. They've got a lot of firepower coming off the bench.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of talent on display for both sides. And that depth makes each team more unpredictable on offense. Both sides have a number of guys who can step up on any given night.
So a look at our starters for the Heat. Lowry and Hero are the backcourt. Caleb Martin out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Butler in at the 3. Now here's Van Vliet. Trent outside. Pass to Siakam. Back to Trent. And that one is hammered home.
And the evolution of Siakam continues. Seeing him make great passes like this proves he's only getting better. Ooh, scary thought.
And there's the call on Scotty Barnes. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Now Hero. Martin outside. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That one on Barnes.
Now, guys, when you think about this Miami Heat team, you hear a lot of talk about their ability to score. But how about the way they play on both ends of the floor?
Defensively, this Heat team was top 3 in points allowed per game and top 5 in defensive efficiency last year.
You know, B.A., that's something that surely isn't talked about enough. And when they're not having their best shooting night, they'll suffocate you on the defensive end.
Now here's Van Vliet. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And he drops the first.
At the line for your Raptors, Fred Van Vliet.
And he makes the first, but misses the second.
And guys, so many great players coming out of Canada. The Raptors have converted a nation, not just watching basketball, but to playing it as well. Always a good possession when you can get that kind of look.
And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. Trent on the wing. The kick out to Van Vliet. 6 to shoot. Lowry with a steal. Pass to Adebayo. Here's Butler. Out to Lowry. Now here's Martin. Lowry outside. No good with the triple. And Grant, you think back to those early Raptors jerseys with the big dinosaur. They admit it was aimed at the kids.
Yeah, of course. I mean, rather than win over the older hockey fans, they went after the younger generation. And now they're all grown up and back in the seats.
That free throw good from Van Vliet.
At the line for your Raptors, Fred Van Vliet.
Both free throws good from Van Vliet. Miami has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Outside Butler. Kicks it to Hero. Back to Butler. It's stolen by Trent. Van Vliet against Butler. Pass to Trent. Siakam outside. And Siakam with the slam.
The defense just can't let Siakam get inside positioning like this because he's looking to dunk it home.
Outside Butler from deep. And that comes off the assist by Lowry.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
2 minutes left in the first.
Van Vliet outside. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Van Vliet's got 6 points.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Now here's Hero. Lowry. Pascal Siakam with the rebound. Anunoby on the take. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Lowry, the pass to Hero. From deep. No good that time.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Back to Trent. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Fires the three. Oh, again! Toronto with a triple.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Hero outside. Adebayo sets a screen. Shot to stop the run. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. They'll pin that one on Pascal Siakam.
We watch Tyler Hero night in, night out, and he brings a fearlessness to the game.
And he's good on the second.
And Hero, one of those guys who just rely on coming in and giving you that offensive pop. Does a lot of things for his team on that end of the floor.
Now here's Van Vliet. He has 6. Pass to Trent. The shake. That shot missing. And Miami will go the other way with it. 26 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Hero for 3. Barnes with the rebound. The Raptors have gone 5 of 6. They're rolling. Van Vliet, the pass to Barnes. The kick out to Van Vliet. Lets the 3 fly. Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws. That'll belong to Kyle Lowry. And he's good on the first of 3. And he sinks the second.
3 shots.
And he makes all 3.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Pass to Hero. Back to Lowry. It'll count. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. Fred Van Vliet has been on display for Toronto, hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. More 2K action in just a moment.
Please give a big round of applause for your Raptors.
Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And from what we've seen from the Raptors, what's your take so far?
Well, you have to credit their effort on the defensive end. It set the tone for this contest.
Yeah, defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
On the court for Miami here in the second. On the wing, it'll be Hero and Butler. Bam Adebayo is out there with Caleb Martin. And it's Lowry in at the point. Now here's Hero. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. And Grant, no team better than Miami at developing undrafted prospects.
I mean, for key roles, too. You look at last year's playoffs. Strus, Martin, Vincent, Robinson. It's allowed Miami to stay on top in a salary cap-driven league.
Yep, that one goes.
Hero knowing about the whens and the wheres for an assist.
Toronto's gone 3 of 3 from outside here in this one. Van Vliet against Lowry. Now here's Barnes. He's covered closely. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Barnes has gotten his first basket of the night.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
Kicks it to Hero. The 3 is up. Rebounded by Trent. For Toronto, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Van Vliet, the pass to Siakam. Trent on the wing. He's guarded by Lowry. Trent's shot is off. The Heat have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Hero for 3. And the 3-pointer goes.
You could tell Tyler Hero has put some hours in shooting the rock.
Now here's Van Vliet. He's got 12. Launches it. And it won't go. His first miss. He's 2 of 3 now. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, Miami is very efficient. Coach Spoelstra said, quote, "You want to maximize your offense in all the different ways in your menu without feeling like you're taking turns." I don't think anyone would say that about our team. They're an unselfish group that likes sharing the ball, and they enjoy each other's success. Brian?
Allie, thank you. Here's Van Vliet. After the basket by Miami. And again, no good by Toronto. Hero from way outside. Barnes with the rebound. Barnes has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Van Vliet against Lowry. Here's Siakam. And stolen by Adebayo. To the inside. Martin finds Hero. Brent, some people have talked about the return of the mid-range jumper. Is that something you've seen as well?
I don't know, BA, if it ever really left. I mean, the guys that we talk about often have been doing it for years and doing it well. So coaches who understand that they have players that have a tremendous skill to make shots and make tough shots are still going to lean on possessions where that shot is offered up to the rim.
And here are the Heat now, following the bucket by the Raptors. Hero, no good.
Well, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. You must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
Siakam, that's good.
And just so accurate off the pass. I mean, I love whenever Siakam decides to go right up with it like that.
Butler passes to Hero. And again, the Heat missing.
That's another just bad decision on a night full of those. The shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball. For Miami, they've gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. Butler passes to Hero. Back to Butler. Over to the left wing. Up top, Hero. Looking to end this cold spell. Doesn't go that time. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
40 seconds left in the second. Barnes passes to Trent. Barnes a screen for 3. Shot clock at 5. And it's Miami with a rebound. The deep 3 from Hero. Hero with another miss. Toronto has gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. Anunoby on the take. The 3 from Barnes. Adebayo grabs the board. Outside Butler. Going inside. And it's Butler with the jam.
Opportunistic score there from Jimmy Butler. Sees the lane, fills the lane.
And so it's Toronto. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why they lead. With a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Oh, we're seeing a tremendous game from Fred Van Vliet.
He took a head-on approach in the first half, going straight at the D and drawing fouls.
Yeah, almost inviting contact, that attack mentality on full display.
Otto Porter is out there with Thaddeus Young. Then there's Kim Birch. Then there's Malachi Flynn. And it's Banton in at the shooting guard position. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. And that's good as he hits both shots.
Otto Porter Jr. has had some of his production drop in the past couple seasons, but still relied upon as a guy who can stretch out a defense where he can knock down some threes.
Pass to Flynn. On the wing, Porter. Screen by Young. Here's Porter. The 3 ball. No good that time. You're at 7 with the ball. And here's Strus. Lays it up and banks it in. Strus has got his first 2 points of the night. So what do you think Otto Porter Jr. has to do to regain that old form, Brent?
Well, I think last year he's in a great position with the Warriors in the role that he played. So leaning more into that, just being a guy available on the perimeter to knock down open shots and take as many as you can at that point. How about that shot? Not exactly something drawn up by the coaching staff.
Oladipo up top. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Strus finds Oladipo. That shot is off, and Toronto will go the other way with it. Right side, Young. Back to Porter. From deep. Another miss by Porter. Porter's gone 1 for 3 from the field here. Off target from three-point range. Toronto's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Right side, Young. Outside, Porter. There's a screen by Birch. Again, Porter missing. The Heat have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. To the paint. Now Young with a steal. Outside Porter. Another miss by Porter.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
And for Toronto, they're shooting just 42% so far in the game. The kick out to Young. Sends it home from three-point land. Young's got his first 3 points of the game.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Strus with a screen on Porter. Oladipo pass to Strus. Rebounded by Birch.
It seemed like he changed his mind during the layup, tried to pull off another shot, and choked.
Pass to Flynn. Outside for Porter. Here's the three. The shot off that time.
He just keeps firing from distance. I know he's trying to heat up, but at what cost?
And it's Oladipo finishing it off.
How about that? Recovering Victor Oladipo up to the rim. Good sign.
We've got 1:23 left in the third. And here's Porter outside. Gets the three to fall. Porter's got 7.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
They set a pick. Oladipo, the pass to Strus. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Pass to Birch. And here's Porter outside. Another shot. Flynn. It's rebounded by Yurtseven. Yurtseven's got his 4th rebound in this one. It's Oladipo with a drive. Ooh, it's slammed in by Oladipo.
You got to get in front of Oladipo or else you're going to see things like that. We don't mind.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Flynn. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. And Young slams it in.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam.
Defense disorganized, defense pays. Porter against Oladipo. Up and over Porter. Off target from the baseline. And so it's Toronto up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. More NBA on 2K Sports right after.
Please give a big round of applause.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle. You can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. setting the floor for the Heat. Lowry and Hero are the backcourt. Caleb Martin out there with Jimmy Butler. And it's Adebayo in at center.
Well, the catch and shoot is where Tyler Hero excels.
And the Raptors call time here. Time now to present our New Balance Player of the Game, Fred VanVleet.
Can you say vintage? Wow, this was a vintage performance. I mean, so much of the game is about the three ball today, but his focus was going hard into the paint and doing damage from inside.
I'll tell you what, for him, it doesn't get much better than this. Putting on an absolute clinic while the home fans went wild. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Nick Nurse had to say to the team. He said to his players, you may want to get comfortable with this lead, but we can't afford that. That's when we get into trouble. Just keep executing the game plan and trust in one another.
And Allie, thank you for that.
Good, smart, patient play by Jimmy Butler that time. You leave someone that wide open, and he's going to find him.
VanVleet with it. Now guarded by Butler. It's Barnes on the wing. Oh, got a piece of it. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Hero for three. And again, Miami with a triple. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Heat.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
Down low. Here's Adebayo. Drops in the layup for two.
They've still got work to do, but it's impressive how they battled back.
Finally got themselves in the trenches. Momentum completely shifted now. We've got a tight one here in the final period.
Here's VanVleet. 3-point spread on the scoreboard. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
First one falls for him.
Line for Toronto. Fred VanVleet.
Both free throws good from VanVleet. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Hero screen on Anunoby. Butler passes to Hero. Back to Butler. And there's the rejection. VanVleet against Butler. And the basket by VanVleet.
Well, him dominating the offensive end is what accounts for this lead. Just a very difficult guy to stop once he gets going.
Lowry, the pass to Hero. Butler against Anunoby. Martin outside from behind the arc. And it's Toronto with a rebound. 17 points was their biggest margin. Outside Barnes. Pass to Trent. The kick out to VanVleet. 6 on the shot clock. The Raptors need to get off a shot. Offensive rebound. Second chance effort. And he lays it in. VanVleet's got 6 points in the quarter.
Offensive rebounding is all about wanting it. Fantastic effort there, leading to second chance points.
And here's Lowry from the arc. Doesn't go for him. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. Kicks it out to Barnes. Back to VanVleet. That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes. And now it's an 11-point Toronto lead.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
And here's Lowry from the arc. Martin and the tip in on the offensive boards.
Great at using his body and finding his feet in positions on the boards where he can get up, get to it, get an extra possession.
Barnes passes to VanVleet. Barnes against Hero. Trent outside. And he drives in. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
And the clock will wind down on this one. Just a solid effort and a good win for the Raptors.
A pair of tremendous rebounding teams.
And these guys played a little harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Fred VanVleet.
It was tough to cover all game long. One of those nights when he felt like nobody could stop him, and they didn't.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot three.
So the first of three is good, and that brings him within 10.
Shooting for Miami.
He makes the second free throw, and that brings him within single digits. And so he's good on all three free throws, and that brings him within 8. 44 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Don't do anything silly, just ride out the clock.
Yes, if they take their time and execute, the game is all theirs.
Siakam with a screen on Lowry. Knocks it down from distance. And the Raptors lead by 11.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Loved it. The guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
VanVleet against Lowry. Left side Butler. 4 on the clock. Kept alive. From deep three-point range. Offline. So no problem for Toronto as they get Valley. Thank you as always. And that about wraps it up for
double-digit camera angle.
Isn't that something? I mean, every day there's something new. Fascinating, fascinating stuff, DA. Thank you. And it's the Cavaliers to start out. Here's Garland. And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Darius Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's LeVert in at the 3, the small forward. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Here's Mobley. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the 3. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
And so Allen will bring it up for Cleveland. And Scotty Barnes, the Rookie of the Year in 2022 in the NBA.
And you could argue he was maybe the biggest surprise of the 21 draft. Made a huge impact on the floor immediately. If you did a redraft of that class, he'd be closer to the top.
And so it's the Cavaliers getting on the board first. Barnes finds Siakam. Barnes down low. Mobley's there. Barnes can't get it to go. Mitchell passes to Mobley, and Mobley throws it down.
Yeah, this is why guys love playing with Donovan Mitchell. Can he score it? Yes, but he loves to set his teammates up.
Van Vliet outside. Launches a 3. Here's Barnes. Kicks it out to Siakam. Mobley with the block.
At 7 feet, sneaking shots past Mr. Mobley is not easy. Send it back, Evan.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The Raptors shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. And he can't get the first one.
At the line, and you watch the way that Siakam plays. It can get you in the open court or in half-court sets. Great forward who gives you a little bit of everything.
Mitchell, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Okay, Jared Allen, we see you making that look for a big man. That's a pretty pass.
Van Vliet looking around. Pass to Siakam. Back to Van Vliet. Siakam, a screen on Garland. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Cavaliers have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Garland against Van Vliet. It's LeVert on the wing. On the wing, Mitchell. And stolen by Siakam. Van Vliet passes to Siakam. Mitchell outside. Dishes it to Garland. Back to Mitchell. There's the triple. They get it again. Allen kicks to Mitchell. Garland the pass to Mobley. And stolen by Siakam. The feed to Barnes. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
That's unselfishness from Trent Jr. We know he wants to score it, but when your teammate's that wide open, just simply put the ball where it needs to be.
Now, here's Garland. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Here's Mitchell. Got a piece of it. And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession. Raptors trail by 4. Van Vliet outside. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Now you see the wherewithal of Fred VanVleet. Finds the soft spot in the defense and converts.
Now here's Garland. Drives to the hoop. It's rebounded by Anunoby.
Whoops. Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack.
Van Vliet against Mobley. Stolen by Allen. Mobley looking it over. Here's Mitchell. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Greg, an outstanding score. Donovan Mitchell takes it to another level in the playoffs, doesn't he?
And Kevin, how about all of his averages go up come playoff time? Spider is a guy who wants the limelight, and like other stars, takes on more of a load in the postseason.
Now here's Van Vliet. Beyond the arc. Sinks the triple. Van Vliet's got 5 points so far.
Well, I mean, listen, Fred Van Vliet, you can practically close his eyes. That's how comfortable he is out on the arc.
And the Raptors hit again from deep.
You have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
Trent against Mitchell. Inside, Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Oh, my goodness, the size and athleticism of Evan Mobley. What a sight to behold.
Van Vliet with it. Oh, Anunoby in position.
And not only does he get all the way to the rim in traffic, but how about he goes to the reverse?
You got to be kidding me. That was awesome. Guys, it's been all about Fred Van Vliet for the Toronto Raptors. He notched 8 points.
Please give a big round of applause for your Raptors, Houston team.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Raptors.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
Van Vliet in the backcourt. Trent Jr. to his side. Anunoby in at the forward. With Barnes next to him. And it's Siakam in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group for Toronto to start the second quarter. Here's Mitchell. Mobley outside. Kicks it out to Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. Siakam pulls it in.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
GA, it wasn't long ago that the Cavs were an afterthought in the NBA.
Well, not anymore. I mean, Cleveland has a tremendous young roster. They play some of the toughest D in the NBA, and they're only going to get better in the years to come.
Here's Van Vliet. 8 points for him. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Siakam for 3. Evan Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Allen. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Van Vliet outside. Anunoby in the corner. And again, no good by Toronto. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Van Vliet finds Anunoby.
The vertical of OG Anunoby. Go ahead, sir. Finish with authority.
Fred Van Vliet with the assist.
Garland against Van Vliet. The pass to Mitchell. Back to Garland. That shot off the mark. And Toronto will go the other way with it. For 3, Van Vliet. And that'll be Toronto as it goes out of bounds. Raptors retain possession. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. You know, Greg, we know to win at the highest level, you need your star players to show up in the big game. With that in mind, what's the key?
You know, it's their will and their ability to fight. If you look at the great ones, even when things haven't gone their way, they continue to scratch and claw and do everything in their power to try and get the W.
Garland dishes to Allen. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Raptors leading by 6. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Van Vliet kicks to Siakam. On the wing, Anunoby. Levert defending. Van Vliet can't get it to go. The Cavaliers trail by 6.
And Doris, you know, generally rookies need time to adjust to the league. Evan Mobley, not so much.
No, he looked like he belonged from the outset, GA. This guy established himself immediately as a rim protector, someone who is a constant threat on either end of the floor, a vertical spacer, big-time shot blocker, so much to like.
Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Finds himself wide open and drills it. Van Vliet's got the lead up to 6 now for the Raptors.
Well, because of his high basketball IQ, Fred Van Vliet understands catch and shoot. I'm shot ready, jumper in.
And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one goes on Anunoby. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
And a very steady season for him at the charity stripe last year. He was right at 85%.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Van Vliet outside. Van Vliet can't get that one to fall.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Van Vliet passes to Barnes. It's Trent on the wing. Down low, 6 to shoot. Now Cleveland moving it up. Mobley misses.
Oh, that's a golden opportunity to finish on the break, and he blows it.
It was right there for him. He'd love to have that one back. That was embarrassing.
Yeah, and that three-point shot, it really has looked awful here in the second quarter. It hasn't stopped him from attempting them, but it's...
Oh!
Nice creativity from the big man, Jared Allen. You've got moves upon moves.
Garland against Van Vliet. 27 seconds left now here in the second. Siakam outside. Offline with his 3. And stolen by Siakam. Anunoby in the corner. That one doesn't drop. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Mobley.
Substitution on the court.
It's all tied in Toronto. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
The Cavaliers, 18.
As we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Fred Van Vliet really making a difference here.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Tipping off the second half, here's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5. Okoro out there with Ricky Rubio. Then there's Kevin Love. Then there's Robin Lopez. And it's Wade in at the 3 spot. Porter, no luck. It's tipped. Banton, the pass to Porter. Here's Banton. Passes it to Birch. Toronto working the ball around now. Outside, Porter takes a 3. A three-pointer is right on target. Porter's got the first bucket of the third here for the Raptors. Rubio outside. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Okoro dishes to Lopez. Second shot opportunity. Throws up again. He gets it in there. Lopez has got his first points of the night.
You know, one of the most impactful offensive rebounders in the game. Robin Lopez doing work.
Outside Flynn. Pass to Porter. Shot clock at 6. Misses the 3. For Cleveland, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Pass to Okoro. Lobbed up there for Lopez. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
A little extra lift that time from Lopez. He'll take his turn on the highlight reel.
Flynn against Rubio. Outside Flynn. Porter kicks to Flynn. Back to Porter. From the arc. And Okoro pulls it down.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
Well, wide open look for Love. No good on the triple.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
And great for Kevin Love. He feels like he's got a lot of years left in the league.
And Kevin, coming off the bench should lengthen the end of his career. He can thrive as a bench weapon with that green light, and he's got that light to let it fly with that shot.
And a wide open look for Porter. The shot's good on the assist by Flynn. Porter's got 6.
What a terrific looking shot by Porter. You can't leave him alone out there.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Flynn against Rubio. Feeds it to Love. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
There's 1:47 left to play in the third. Flynn against Rubio. On the wing, Porter. Young sets a screen for Porter. This one for 3. The Cavaliers pull it in. Now, here's Wade. No points in the game yet for him. Rubio, right side. Clock at 6. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
You see the defender unwilling to just give it to Rubio, forces him to the line.
And so Ricky Rubio nails both of them. The Raptors have gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. Flynn the pass to Banton. Porter outside. Porter can't get that one to fall. Cavaliers shooting around 41% on the night. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. There's 45 seconds left to play here in the third. Clock management, this is where they can get a 2-for-1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
And that one goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Porter. Here's Garland. And stolen by Flynn. One-on-one fast break. Banton, the pass to Porter. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. The kick out to Young. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3. That one on Mobley. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
It's easy to me to see why Thaddeus Young's teammates love him. This guy always knows his role and always plays within himself.
And he misses all 3. Outside Garland. Back to Mitchell. With 4 seconds on the clock. Can't hit from in close.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
It's all tied in Toronto. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the...
Ladies and gentlemen, your Raptors youth.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one.
Let's get this team fired up.
Sharing the wing spots for them, it'll be Trent Jr. and Anunoby. Siakam is out there with Young, and it's Van Vliet in at the point. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto.
How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
Near the three-point line, it's Van Vliet. Right through the cylinder that time, all net. Van Vliet's got the game tied up here for the Raptors. Trent against Mitchell. Kicks it out to Garland. Back to Mitchell. Siakam pulls it in. The Raptors shooting 32% overall right now. Not one of their better showings. Van Vliet can't get it to go. And so Allen will bring it up now for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Mitchell looking it over. It's LeVert on the wing. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
You can see the kind of confidence Donovan Mitchell has in that handle. His ability to navigate off the dribble drive. Nice.
Van Vliet outside. And there's the pass to Siakam. To the middle. Here's Young. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. The wide open look here for Garland, who cans it from downtown. And the Cavaliers lead by 5.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Van Vliet. And it's Darius Garland with the rebound. Cavaliers have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the 4th. Mitchell, a screen on Van Vliet. Garland kicks to Mitchell. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make,
the previous play is under
the action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being...
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Garland kicks to Mitchell. Back to Garland. Kicks it out to Mitchell. 5 to shoot. Outside Garland. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. And now a 10-point Cavalier lead.
Adding to their advantage, trying to find a way to blow this one open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
Trent, right side. Passes to Siakam. Young, a screen on Allen. And a wide open look for Siakam. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Boy, Pascal Siakam with a big-time answer from 3. Nice.
Garland against Van Vliet. Mobley, a screen on Van Vliet. And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Siakam outside. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Allen's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Mobley kicks to LeVert. Back to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
This guy is such a good all-around player. Karis LeVert sharpening his court awareness and finding his open teammates.
Van Vliet outside. Takes it out to Siakam. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
Well, Siakam in the clutch. What a delivery.
Van Vliet against Garland. There's 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 4 on the shot clock. So the wing on the left. 18 feet out. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Van Vliet. Siakam passes to Young. Kicks it out to Siakam. Another miss by Siakam. It's deflected.
And looking for a very quick shot here.
You've got to run a play that's a quick strike. You've got to immediately foul after that.
No good there. So we see the Cavaliers get the win here. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.